Previously on Junior's Big World.
What's going on, world? So as promised, I said I'll come back with you guys once I'm in Minnesota, but I had to stop at the Flying J / Pilot. I'm trying to watch my man. This is not a parking space next to me, but I understand this truck stop is very small. So he's gonna, I guess he's attempting to park next to me, but he came in, his setup is wrong. He's about to do a blind side in the rain and sleet. So yeah, he's still trying to figure out his blind side move. He's moving like 2 miles an hour. He has about 3 trucks held up, but I'm in Minnesota. This exact city that I'm in right now is Northfield, Minnesota. My delivery is tomorrow morning at St. Louis Park, Minnesota. I think I said Missouri on the other clip, but it's St. Louis Park, Minnesota. When I came up here, I really had a Wizard of Oz type moment, because when I was down in Texas and Oklahoma, it's hot, nice sun weather, little wind. As I start crossing over Kansas and then Missouri and then Iowa, and then, well, the whole time I've been up here in Minnesota, strong winds, rain. The temperature is 35 degrees. It was raining. The rain turned to ice. Then that ice turned into like snow flurries. I plan on parking here anyway. When I did my trip plan, this was the biggest truck stop outside of where I do my delivery. Because my delivery, when I called and checked, they said they don't have overnight parking. It was a few mom and pop smaller truck stops near it, but I couldn't get any information as far as how many spots they had and if the parking was free. So I was like, I'll just get to this Flying J Pilot, park. If I have to pay, so be it. One good thing about my company, they will reimburse you if you have to pay. There's no other option. They'll reimburse you. You just gotta write your driver code, your trip number, and you got to put pay for parking, and they'll reimburse you. That's a good thing. They don't want you, like, I don't abuse it, so it would have to be like my last option. Like if I went to maybe 3 different truck stops, couldn't find a parking space, and then the only thing left was paid parking, then I would do it. I don't know what Mr. Knight is doing. I really wish, because he kind of scared me, I wish he just would just park up against the curve, because this guy is not bagging up for him. I'm the only truck in his path. He's bagging up blind. He can't see. He by himself. The only obstacle in his way would be my truck, and I've been parked here and he saw me when he pulled in and said his cell phone wrong. I've been here for almost 3 hours. So it's not like I just popped up out the blue and I was just parked here. I just hope he don't bag into me, honestly. So after this drop off, I'm not sure where I'm headed. If it was up to me, I'd be headed west. I haven't been west since I got through with I'm sorry, I just took a shower, that's why I'm so ashy. I hadn't been out west meaning California, Oregon, Seattle, Washington, since I got through with the training, the securement training with Milton. I've been mainly Midwest, down south, southeast, East Coast. So I would like to go west primarily because the weather's better. The only rain I saw was in Seattle, and that's fine. But outside of that, the west, the weather was good. Everything from Texas back to California, the weather is very pleasant. Even in Denver and Colorado, stuff is still good. So Still trying to figure out what Mr. Knight is trying to do. He's determined on doing a blind side back to this area next to me. He's gonna wind up hitting the trash cans because he didn't move the trash cans out the way. So that's even if he gets in without hitting me, he's gonna hit the trash cans. And we'll see how this goes. He's almost jackknifed to where he's gonna rip out his cables. You're probably asking why I'm not getting out. It's cold and it's ice outside. I'm not gonna get out and do anything. Before I had shot this clip, I went in there and this is like it's my third cup of coffee because I'm just freezing. So my truck is set on summer mode. Some company drivers will understand that. Some owner operators would too, because most owner operators, not all, started off as a company driver. So the companies can save on fuel. They'll have the mechanics set the truck in a summer mode, and then you have to come back in from winter mode, is what I was told, to get my winter mode activated. So when it's in summer mode, the truck will automatically kick on, I think, if the temperature goes above 75 and below 32. So because I'm sitting here, even though I'm freezing, that's why I got this thing on, this beanie on, because it's not 32 or below, I'm right at 35, the truck won't cut on. I have to physically turn it on, and it'll only idle for maybe 3 or 5 minutes, and then it'll just cut off. So, and I got tired of dealing with that, and then it's gonna kill my MPGs, so I mess around, won't get the MPG bonus. So if I get too cold, and I ain't gonna have no choice, I'm gonna have to just keep cutting it on and off. But in the meantime, I just got on clothes, I got on my beanie, I got the big cup of coffee, and my bunk heater's on. It's blowing nice and warm right up here. Now this is how you're supposed to do it. I wish I could show y'all this. Now this guy was waiting. This is how you're supposed to do it. That's what I thought Mr. Knight was gonna do. I thought he's gonna turn himself around and turn it into a sight side, and then back up next to me, or even back up in front of me, even though I wouldn't want that, because it's gonna make it harder on me to get out in the morning. But it is a parking spot right there, and after that it's just creative parking. So let me put y'all right there so we can just watch. That's what I thought the night guy was gonna do. What this guy's doing. Take it off so y'all can fully see. Yeah. So that's what I thought the night guy was gonna do, but he gave up on it. He decided to pull face first into a reserved parking spot. I don't know why he did that, because in the morning he's gonna have to straight line back blind. So, and there's no judgment here. I ain't the best backer myself. I done got a whole lot better, but I try not to put myself in positions where I'm gonna get blocked in, where I'm gonna block somebody, or it's gonna be difficult for me to get out. I always try to give myself a good option to get out left or right if need be. So, oh, I forgot to talk about my scar. So, long story short, I picked up lumber from Houston, and it was going to Mississippi. The lumber smelled fresh, like they just cut it that day type fresh. So as the guy loaded up, I could see as he put it down with the forklift, the sawdust was coming off of it. And then he saran wrapped it, and then I had to tarp it. And when I was down in Houston, it was hot. It was I think 80+ degrees. So the the stuff was just blowing around in my face or whatever. It was no issue or whatever for me being on the trailer. So when I go to the receiver, I had the sawdust on my trailer floor plus the morning dew or moisture, and it was all on the floor of the flatbed. I was usually from the ground, I pulled to take the tarp off, and for whatever reason, the tarp was caught on the corner, and I didn't want it to rip the tarp. So I was like, okay, I can't pull it. I tried different angles from the ground. I tried from the driver's side, the passenger side. I could not get the tarp off without ripping it from the ground, so I had to get up on top of it. So I climb up on the trailer. I am using 3 points of contact, but because our trailers, some of our trailers are wooden, and some of them are a mixture of wood and the aluminum, the metal part. So as I went to put my right foot to pick my body weight and pick myself up on the trailer, as I put my foot down, it slipped on the sawdust from the lumber with the water. And at that moment, it happened so fast, I had my glasses on. I was thinking, man, if I hit my face, this glass is gonna go in my eyes. I could potentially be blind. So my first thought was protect my eyes, but I exposed my lip, my teeth, and my jaw, and this little area above my chin to the rub rail. So I went bam, hit the rub rail. And for old people like myself, the older cartoons, when the cartoon character would run into a pole or something, they would see like Tweety birds and stuff like that. I had one of those kind of moments. I was like, oh man, I was just out of there. And then so the adrenaline kicked in, and then it was a whole lot of blood, and my jaw was just sore. And it was a guy, he was an owner operator, he's behind me. He was like, hey, big dog, you okay, man? You all right? Because he saw what happened. He said, let me come help you. So he ran over there to help me, and we finished getting it down. But my jaw was hurting, and it was sore. It was blood everywhere. And he's like, oh man, let me go run and tell the people. So he did. He ran and he told the people where I was doing the delivery at. And they panicked. They saw that blood. They was like, oh man, just sit down, be still, man. Because they thought, well, like I thought, I just really thought maybe I dislocated my jaw, which I did. So I wound up doing like this and popping my jaw back in place. And now I'm thinking, oh my God, did I lose my teeth? Because it felt like my teeth were loose, but they weren't. It was just my gums were loose and sore. And I thought maybe I had a hole right here, which I knew because they were going to call the paramedics. They asked me. I was like, no. I said, I got a medical kit on my my truck, which I do. Hold on. Sorry about that. So I keep a medical kit, Band-Aids, Mucinex, nose stuff, alcohol. I got peroxide, allergy. This is my medical kit. So I had this. So I told them, no, I'm okay. I don't want you to call the paramedics because I ain't trying to pay that expensive bill and none of that. So I said, just let me clot it, and I should be okay, which I did. I ran through a couple Band-Aids, and I wound up putting a big Band-Aid on it, cleaned it out with some alcohol peroxide. So the moral of the story is, just gotta be mindful, take your time when you're doing stuff. If I could do it differently, I just would have asked the guy before I climbed up on top of it. I just would have asked the guy, like, hey man, do you mind helping me pull it? Because I think if I would have pulled it from the driver's side, and then if he didn't mind helping me and he pulled it from the passenger side, we could have got it off and it wouldn't have ripped my tarp. I didn't rip my tarp, but me climbing up there, forgetting about the sawdust and forgetting about the morning moisture, that's how I hurt myself. So what I've been doing lately, if I don't see another Milton person, and if I'm appear to be struggling, I'll just ask another flatbedder, and usually we help, and I help other guys out too. I help TMZ, Maverick, PNS. I've helped other, what's the other one? helped a guy. That was a lady, McElroy, I think that's the name of that company. I was in Mississippi. I had helped that lady. Yeah. So Flatbed, we help each other. So that's what I should have did, and just took my time, been more mindful of my surroundings. So it's healing up a lot better than it was. I mean, it's still a scar, but it was really big and it was swollen, and it hurt like hell the first day it happened. So the night guy, he's doing straight line backing. Let me show you. Remember I said he's gonna have to do a long straight line back? That's what he's doing right now. So he was next to that white truck. Now he's just straight line backing. I don't know where he's backing up to. Cause I think the spot he wanted over there is gone now. Because when he was trying to decide if he's gonna park next to me, somebody swooped in and took that spot. So on the other side of this white Freightliner, it's 3 spots, but they're all reserved. So you got 3 spots right there. You can create a spot next to this right Freightliner, which is what he should do. And then where he just pulled out of is 2 reserved spots over there. Then of course you got this big opening next to me, which I believe is really should be for like them wide loads, or if you don't mind moving the trash cans out of the way, you can park there. So here's a close-up. So it's just a constant reminder just to take my time, analyze the whole, get a big picture, analyze the whole situation before I just jump into doing stuff. Yeah. So we will pick this back up once I'm at the receiver. I'm just chilling, making videos and trying to stay warm. Till tomorrow. Peace.